Hi there, and welcome to part 29. In this section, I'm going to cover how you can take a design approach to all of the subjects and tasks and topics that we've covered in this course and maximize your time and energy into routines. Why are routines important in design leadership? Well, former creative director at Apple, Hugh W. wrote, "Our processes determine the quality of our products. If we wish to improve our products, we must improve our processes. We must continually redesign not just our products, but the way we design." Design leadership, much like product design, is not linear, it's cyclical. Team members come and go, product strategies change, business priorities shift, and the challenge of a design leader continues to go around. Over the course of the past 29 modules, we've covered dozens of tasks, priorities, and expectations. I'm sure you can imagine the demand on a design leader's time can be high, and it soon adds up. If you're not careful, you'll become busy just keeping the wheels turning, and you won't have time to consider any of the bigger picture items. Your week will begin to look like this. This was my calendar. I grabbed this from an average week, and I was less than 3 months into a role. My time was no longer my own. In order to develop a good balance of where your energy goes, you can design a routine for success. Or as design coach Maya Bloom puts it, design or be designed. At the end of this section, you'll find a link to her excellent article on the subject. In it, she describes the practice of designing as a conscious act of owning your time and how you show up. So with that in mind, I want to share 2 different approaches for designing your routine. The first is based on the concept of maker time and meeting time. The idea is that you take part of your day when you're most productive and creative. In this example, it's the afternoon, and dedicate that time for making. For example, working with your team, running design reviews, developing strategies, and all those tasks that require your creative brain to be active. Then your morning is given to meeting time. And this is where you schedule performance reviews, leadership updates, operational tasks, and all the activities needed to keep your team moving. This approach is centered very much around where and when your energy comes from, and ensuring that you have an even balance over every single day. The second approach is one that I've used recently. It takes the 3 pillars of design leadership, people, purpose, and processes, and divides those across days in the week. The amount of days per pillar very much depends on what your team and your business needs at that time. But my most recent routine looked like this. Monday and Tuesday were my people days. I had all my one-to-ones, I wrote performance reviews, and I interviewed for open roles. Wednesday was my purpose day. I had alignment sessions with product and tech, I worked on team strategies, and this is where I spent time developing new initiatives for my team. And this left Thursday and Friday as my process days. And this is where I helped my team with their design methods. I rolled out new training and software for the team, and I looked at ways to improve working with other departments. I've tried both of these approaches. Both require some tough prioritization and time management. Both need to be designed around a comfortable pace. Do not design yourself into an untenable schedule. And both need some degree of flexibility, because some days, or perhaps weeks, you'll get a curveball and you need to respond. But if your routine is good enough, you'll be able to reorientate yourself back into it and find a rhythm again. Of course, there are other methods you can try. Former design partner at Google Ventures, Jake Knapp, has written a book called Make Time, in which he shares a whole bunch of techniques for optimizing your time and productivity. Whichever you use, make sure that you apply your design skills to create a routine that not only works for you, but your team, but also allows you plenty of time to focus on the things that matter to you.